everyone joining us today. Welcome to Unexpected Victory Horses Storm Esports. 2-5-2 teams looking to break their loss streak by both of them. A couple losses in a row for both teams. So this is a big match in terms of that confidence, and wanted to get right back on track to where they started the season.
Definitely. By the way, shout out to Marshall45777 in chat. Shucks #1 fan, apparently. All right. I mean, Shucks has got the job of making fans out of us all in the initial match here with Unexpected Victory. As Storm sort of move over towards that B site. And Vampy,
Vampy.
Nice shot there by Vampy on an aggressive spot.
Yeah, Vampy able to tap one out there. Gonna get them a good start over here. Still dealing with multiple of them pushing in towards this B site. Mirage is gonna take one. Revelite though will pick up a couple. Let's call it three. 3 headshots in a row for Revelite. 4K on the pistol round for the IGL. And UV1 are off to a nice start.
The captain of the ship standing right at the bow and absolutely demolishing Storm Esports as they walk out into the B site. Just precise little taps coming in. I love the sound of the USP getting kills because it's so unassuming.
Yeah.
Revelite makes it sing in that round. 4K on top of the train there. Unexpected Victory go up 1-0.
Definitely the start there. And we'll see how they respond here. FAMASes and stuff. One, of course, just see right now for Storm East. To be expected win for UV, and Devil, though, starts by taking a little bit of damage there.
Not a single dollar was spent by Storm, by the way.
Aggressive drop here will lead to a trade for V.
Even that is a win in this round for Storm Esports. Like I said, nothing invested. Vampy once again up front. Revelite this time.
Yeah, usually a lot of the time they're playing this surprisingly patiently. Usually a lot of times on train, I find T, if you lose pistol round, you just rush for the.
Yeah,
that's usually what I
get
see
one
most
smoke,
yeah.
hit the sidewalk, and get out onto the site on B. But yeah, they are going slower, and they did manage to get a pick out of it. But you do want a bomb plant for sure. That's the main goal.
50 seconds left on the round here. Move around. Revelite gonna pick off one there, looking for a second. Does take out anti-ace, and then is gonna switch to the USP. Shucks, meanwhile, did take out Mirage at the same time. Relic will take out Revelite in the end. Devil walks up and takes them down. It continues. I'll try restarting the streak.
Could be a Twitch thing. LCS is on, for instance. Sometimes just the bandwidth. One thing to try could be turning it down to a lower res as well for either you or the viewer.
Yeah, I'll look into that. Right now, it's looking steady according to my OBS, but we'll continue to monitor that. Mirage, meanwhile, will monitor Goldie down here, taking them out for V5 now. Here, they're trying to push Poke Mirage now with that aggressive position. There.
Very
we got a good
spread
start
out
for
here.
Yeah.
For Storm, getting a pick and not moving off of it, which in general I would say is a good idea this early in the match, trying to gauge what Unexpected Victory's reaction to this might be, whether they push and try to get a trade or whether they just back off into their spots. Right now, 3 on A, and the bomb is nowhere to be found, nowhere near any bomb site. They're using the entire minute here, our Storm, to decide what they're going to do, and it does look like likely an A hit as they work towards T-Con here.
Yeah, Storm so far electing to remain fairly conservative through these earlier rounds. Of course, this is their first rifle round. They really want to win this one here, but here comes the Xyz to start moving in. Anti-Ace ends up taking total damage. Devil's got an aggressive position here, and he's able to pick him off. Shocks gets ones too. Devil's got 2 now. Vampy picks up 1 more. Shucks cleans that up. 2K for Shucks, 2K for Devil, and a 3-0 start for UV1.
Absolutely deadly position there from Devil, able to sit kind of on an off angle right at the train on the outside of the smoke there and completely catch that attack off guard. Storm had no chance once he revealed his position. Great job there by Unexpected Victory, bringing it up 3-0. And yeah, I like the idea from Storm Esports in that round, kind of backing off, playing it really, really slow, and then eventually flying out onto a site. But they just had the read, unexpected victory. There's no other way to put it. They it knew exactly what was going to come at them and how to deal with it. So great job there.
Good performance by UV1 to slow down. First rifle round for Storm Esports, and that's usually leads to you getting a few rounds in a row. As of course, you only see 3 Deagles right now on Storm Esports. Once again, playing it fairly slowly.
Yeah, no forest buys at all. Storm Esports very conservative in terms of the finances here over on the T side, and that will not pay off for them in this round as Vampy gets aggressive and takes down.
Just making it look easy. Just making it easy. Here comes the execute. 3 members left here, but Revlight's on top of the train. Will melt them both down. Shucks gets the last one. UV1 up 4.
Even a wild spray from Revelite does well to take down the 2 running out, and that smoke was in the place that they wanted it to be, but Revelite already had the idea to counter it, standing up on top of that train more aggressively, just like he did in the pistol round. So great stuff by Revelite already on this B site so far in this map, and UV1's looking really good. Storm Esports, it doesn't feel like they've really had a chance to do any sort of skill expression, but here's Anti-Ace.
Oh, Anti-Ace, aggressive drop here. Will take down Chuck's by Storm Team. Meanwhile, you know, I thought they had the advantageous spot there, but Revelite just quick on their reactions.
How does Revelite hit that?
Yeah, that's honestly
ridiculous. There's almost no room to see anything in Revelite.
That's got to be like a pre-fire, just
that.
checking that spot.
Oh man,
kind of
yeah,
thing,
that's
right?
a tilter for sure.
Yeah, that's. Speaking of press to play, by Aiden there, as they got the number.
Look at this. Look at the map. Look at that spread out position from Storm. Just wide open default here coming in, and the bomb is way back in spawn still. They are playing it so safe and so slow, and Vampy trying to take advantage. He could get a 1v1 here.
Just those peaks by Vampy work out so well so many of the time. Meanwhile, taking down Goldie, and here's Revelite. He's got 1 now. He's got to do this one. They're trying to go for it, but Mirage has got a great position on them. That will be the first round.
Yeah, actually, a really cool by Storm. A really nice idea there to be that spread out, because even though Vampy does manage to find the 1v1, they're so disoriented by how many angles Storm are covering there. You saw Mirage way out towards CT spawn there. They did not expect that position whatsoever, and because of it, he saw the gun before the player could even get a chance.
Ooh, aggressive. Really jumps up real aggressive, picks up the first one, trying to find a second here. Eventually, Shucks takes them down. Anti-Ace will also take out Shucks. So 4v3 once again. Advantage Storm East as they play 5 conservative rounds in a row, and then they finally go for that change. Now, so far, Anti-Ace will take out the Revelite and hitting all his shots. Gets that one. Revelite again alone 1v3.
Yeah, flashes from Aiden really making the round there. Ooh, and a pick off there by Revelite. But yeah, the flashes from Aiden giving control of the site. Really, really nice stuff there coming in from Aiden to get that entry. I love that aggressive play coming out. A big change up from Storm, and looks like they're going to get the round off of it.
There you go. Nice couple rounds there for Storm Esports. They are there. Back up, it looks like. Meanwhile, UV1 economy hit a little bit here. Will save.
Comment in chat about Mike's cutting in and out. Not sure if that's me or you, but I did a quick adjustment. Hopefully,
I don't know.
You can hear me okay.
Thank you. If that continues, please let me know. I don't know if that's if that's him or me. Speaking of aggressive from earlier, but this time it's Goldie trying to make the aggressive play, and that they get punished for this time. King will pick up another kill onto Shucks here. Here's Vampy in a nice spot here. Is going to be able to take out Anti-Ace, who had no idea they were there. Will pick up the AK now. King starting to walk up forward and trying to get in on this one. Will take out Vampy. Devil and Revelite, though, are the ones left. Devil now by themselves will eventually get mowed down. Storm Esports bring it to within 1.
Yeah, once again, aggressive there. Aggressive stuff coming in from Storm Esports. Really, really nice. And I love the way they've switched it up. They were playing so slow, Johnny, up until just these last 2 rounds, which have been absolutely explosive coming in from Storm. And, you know, with a 4-round lead at first, Unexpected Victory are now firmly on the back foot here, as we're seeing another aggressive A push.
Oh, here you go. Now they're starting to pick up the tempo and pick up the pace. But yeah, looks like it was a little bit of a fake here as they'll wait. See here. Got some M4s this time, though, on UV1, so let's see what they can kind of do with it. FAMAS on Goldie.
Good damage by Vampy there towards Ivy.
Flash comes out.
This cute little boost there by Mirage, but doesn't find it.
Trying to get some damage through smoke. And right now, with a minute left to go, Storm kind of defaulting back to their conservative play. Of course, they jumped out quick on one, but obviously just it seems like their default is just to do this and then just do those change-ups every once in a while, hopefully. So here's Mirage going to walk into Vampy, and this time Mirage gets the advantage of Vampy. Vampy usually wins, though, so impressive play by Mirage. Maybe just make some noise by 8. The rest of them are.
Finally, an actual B hit. They're only going to run into Shucks, but Devil has caught the Lurker, so that's a really, really good position for UV1 to be in. Be able to get a nice 4v4 retake.
Oh, Shucks jumps down. He's able to pick off one. Eventually, King will trade it right back. They will get the plant off here. Here's Devil walking through the smoke. Will just meet up with Aiden, who will mow them down. Revelite and Goldie now, the 2 here for the retake. They got a couple low members here on Storm Esports. This is very plausible, but Aiden will take out Goldie. So it's up to Revelite again, 1v3, but once again will be stopped out here. We have a tie game, 4-4, and you might be getting your wish there, Wes, on it being a close one, because here we are. Tie game.
Definitely could be. Revelite was kind of carrying the first few rounds, and now that Storm have sorted out their aggression, that's been really impressive. King, in particular, with a really brave peek at the end, 10 HP, and still gets the headshot. Great stuff there. And looks like they're going to probably do these flashes now every single time, and they are going into T-Con this time. But Unexpected Victory always has to be scared of it. Here's the push.
Here you go. Now they are going right for this, getting straight onto the A site. They have control of it already. Mirage and Brillic will pick up the first couple frags here. Brillic will grab one more there. Anti-Ace will take out Shucks, leaving Goldie by themselves. Of course, it was just Deagles for UV1, but even then, still nice shooting by everyone on Storm.
Yeah, that like you say, it was a pretty easy round to win in terms of the weaponry UV1 had, but still, that A-take was a pleasure to watch. Just really, really good game sense from each individual player, making sure they've caught every single angle that they needed to at the right timings. So just good fundamentals from Storm, and they're going to get this round more or less for free. Almost no damage at all. We'll see if Goldie can get some exits, though. He is in a good spot for it.
I'm looking to see if they can pick up something here, but spotted out by Anti-Ace. And 2K in the round for them. So Storm Esports enjoy their first lead of this one, but we've seen this before. Once they can save for the op, it is a huge turnaround for UV1. So despite losing 5 rounds in a row now, they finally saved up for this op, and so this will be a big round to see what Devil can do with it, as they want to slow down this momentum.
Yeah, definitely good stuff there. Ooh, Devil gets a nice pick, though. Off of a self-flash, and Aiden goes down, and Goldie's going to get aggressive off of it. There's Relic.
Yeah, Relic able to get a couple frags here. Oops, I'm paused on Revelite's camera, unfortunately. Devil will take down one at least as we turn back to Relic here, who will take down Devil and steal that op right back.
Good opening pick there, but Storm managed to get the advantage, and the other 2 players, Goldie, caught out. Mirage is just in the right place at the right time. Really good stuff, but Revelite's going to find him.
Yeah, Revelite able to pick up that one here, walking up slowly, trying to make something happen, but there's just too many situations where it's just up to Revelite to just clutch. And Storm Esports are coming away really, really strong with this one. And now, well, this is where I ask you, like, Shucks is 6-6, and it's playing fine, but like, a lot of the members seem to be a little bit lost a little bit in this one. This time, UV1. Do you think it's because of the substitution right now, or you just think the team's just not playing at the right level?
You know, I haven't seen anything to suggest that Shucks is doing something where Prodi would make a way better impact. I think that Storm kind of has them on the back foot by virtue of their own play. I think that Storm's aggression is really, really effective on this T side of Train. You know, and I'm not in a position where I'd be willing to, you know, put that on, you know, them not having a complete roster or anything like that. I think that Storm is doing a really effective strategy, and it's working. I think that's the best way to analyze this situation. Now, you know, sometimes Prodi just absolutely pops off. Even Eglet has the chance to do that. So who knows? But in terms of hypotheticals, I would say that a little bit of more CT preparation on Train would do better than having the full lineup at this particular point.
Well, this round started off with Shucks getting a frag there right away. Revlet will pick up one more too as well. Anti-Ace will trade that down, but of course that's Eagles winning out there to give themselves a numbers advantage here. So this is one for UV1 to potentially win here. But here we go. They're starting to move already towards this B site. Anti-Ace now on the site, looking to fight out with Vampy. Will take them down, get this plant off. 3v3 now. Once again, Deagles on UV1. So they're going to see what they can do as they move towards this. Anti-Ace sitting at the back of the site right by the bomb. We see this incendiary right now. It's going to slow down Shucks and Devil. But the moment it ends, they walk out, and Relic is right there to stop them. Going to try to turn around, looking to see if they can find Goldie here. They will sneak down to the bottom here. Goldie's flashed up and then taken down. Nice flash assist there by King. Devil now by themselves. Does not really have much of hope to win this one. So they had a numbers advantage on the eco, but still not enough. Storm Esports will win their 7th round in a row.
Yeah, the utility usage is so good by Storm. I've noticed, I've been watching them shoot, and I think that in general I'd have to, you know, I'd have to gauge that Unexpected Victory probably has the more skilled players. But Storm Esports keep getting these rounds off of just perfect utility usage on these hits. Really, really good flashes there. And even in late round situations, which is the really difficult thing to coordinate, you know, you can practice your opening hits and it's always the same. You do the same flashes every single time. So you just, you know, press the correct buttons and you go. But you've got to do some serious creativity in order to make sure you've got flashes timed properly the way they just did there on the catwalk.
Double op
get a chance and hits the leg. But yeah, really impressive stuff from Storm.
Ooh, Aiden not quite able to hit that one there, but a couple members here are low on both teams. 17 HP left for Revlight. Mirage has got themselves 20 as well, as we see Storm Ace over here and Pop Dog in Scrab's spot. They will find the smoke. Devil there with the op. We've seen him in that exact same spot make that exact same play a ton of times. That just seems to be something they're very confident in. So good job, Devil, to get the opening frag of this round.
I like the double op setup here. I think that it's a really good way to kind of play anti-flash is to have the ops, because it's so much easier to be peeking out from behind a corner and, you know, hide from those flashes when they come in and then still be in an effective spot here. Really, really good stuff.
There by Storm. They decided to switch on who has the op. They're choosing to give it to the person with less HP because likely they will stay more further back, so someone with AK can make an aggressive push. But here is King now trying to jump in forward. Stavampy will take out Anti-Ace. Maybe we'll pick up one more. Aiden, though, nice shot to take out one person up in heaven. Devil, though, does take out Storm King, so we're still at pretty close numbers here. Aiden will take down Shucks. 22 HP and 20 HP left on Mirage and Aiden now, but 17 HP and 15 left on Devil. So this is still anyone's round easily. Revelite, though, with a nice little flick, will put that one up and then grab the op. So the two ops
Aiden is dangerous right now. That is some cracked play I just saw on the strains, but
fake
low
plant.
HP.
Nice shot, Aiden. 1v1 situation now. Another fake plant will not be enough for Aiden to win this one. Devil just willing to hide behind that box and save the op there. But finally they quell the bleeding here a little bit. Unexpected Victory and the 7-0 run. It's now 5-7. Let's see what they can continue to do here.
Yeah, wow. Really, really good play from Aiden, but Unexpected Victory did a good job. They kind of see, wow, this player is on fire right now. We'll just avoid the line of fire, and they did enough in order to get the round. So, like you say, 5-7, but a little bit of a rough buy. A couple of FAMASas
Oh,
and an SMG here.
it's Shoe CS. So it's Shoe, not
I
Shucks.
saw that in chat, and honestly, I think I want to call him Shucks.
He did it. If he separated the Shoe and the CS, maybe. All right, I'm with you. I'm standing with you. We're calling him Shucks. King will pick up the first one. On to Shucks.
He's dead
To get
anyway.
the opening
He's
frag.
dead.
Revelite will trade one back, but Relic will continue going forward there as they pick that one. Goldie will trade that right back. So we're back down to 2v2 once again. Goldie down to 5 HP. Storm King down to 28. An op on each side. King will take out Devil. Then Goldie goes down to King. 3K in the round for King. They will get this plant off. No, they don't quite get the plant off at the end there too as well. But that will be a 1-for-1 round now. 8-5 in favor of Storm Esports. And UV1 got to win a couple in a row here because it'll be tough to do the same on T-side.
Yeah, another explosion. Although, good, something to note is that they were actually behind on CT side Mirage as well last week, and managed to get it back all the way to overtime. We've got more pleading in chat, and so I will.
Okay, we'll call him Shoe. We'll call him Shoe. Devil, opening frag.
But
Revel gets.
Oh, there we go. A couple of kills. I'll talk about my grievances with that later on.
There we go. It's funny, as casters, we definitely have a thing about people's names. Like, if you want to be cat, if you want your name to be pronounced, you have to help us out. But anyway,
name themselves
Relic will get that kill. Bomb planted now. Vampy taken down. Beautiful shooting there by Relic to take down Shucks 2 as well. So we have Devil and Goldie likely to just save this op for one more round. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to buy it for the next round. But let's see what they do end up deciding to do. They are pushing forward onto this. Anti-Ace is dealing with Goldie right now. Could do a little bit of damage to them, but they're just protecting the bomb and protecting it pretty safely. Goldie in a tough spot. Nice shot by Anti-Ace on the peak. So Devil, yeah, like I said, is just saving that op. And they'll get out of there. Looking to take one more round here.
Yeah, Devil going to be able to save the op, and 9-5 here. Full workday coming in for Storm Esports up against Unexpected Victory on the T side. And Revelite really the shining star so far. It's been, look at that kill score. 17 frags, way out ahead of actually everybody in the server. Really good stuff from Revelite, but the rest of UV1 have got to start, filling in the gaps behind their in-game leader here. Got to start putting up those numbers and winning those aim duels. Now it's going to be actually a hit towards Ivy this time.
Yeah.
UV1 going to kind of leave it open. Once again, Storm going back. They did a bunch of aggressive rounds in the row, and now back to this kind of slow style.
Wonder if Storm will drop into there again, into Pop Dog, but decides not to. Mirage and Anti-Ace over here, chilling out by Ivy. Still trying to see if they get a pick here. They do get that pick. Nice shot. Able to take down Devil. Here we go. Revelite pushing up aggressively here with the FAMAS. Wants to get in and close with this weapon here. Trying to get that happening, but it doesn't make their shot this time. King picks up one.
Yeah, that push has happened a bunch of times, and it's been effective more often than not, but this time the FAMAS just not quite enough. Here's Shu coming around. He's going to run into the rifle.
Nice shot, Shu.
Good shot there by Shu.
All right, you've earned your name being pronounced properly now. Shu with that one. Good job, Aiden.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Goldie, nice shot too as well. That's a name I don't even know how I mispronounced that one, but they're getting it done. Shu, meanwhile, trying to find out here. Last round of the half, of course, so no point in trying to save anything. Throws out the incendiary, but will just be found by Aiden. At the same time, Relic takes out Shu. And 10-5 lead now for Storm Esports. It's a pretty commanding one for them right now.
10-5, yeah, on the T side, no less. But Storm, I have to say, their T side looked particularly strong. That kind of aggression doesn't work on the CT side of Train. You can't do it that way and expect to get rounds. And like I said, Unexpected Victory probably pretty evenly matched here in the skill department. So, if they manage to pull something out on the T side here, if they've got some strats up their sleeve, if Revelite's got some good mid-round calls in his back pocket, then I could definitely see them coming back here just like they did on Mirage last week against the 15 women's squad. But it's going to be an uphill battle here for unexpected victory. And this victory, you could say it would be unexpected, although, you know, we need to limit our use of that joke. But it actually is
so
true
easy
here right now. It's definitely, I would say this is an appropriate time to use that. Indeed, as UV1 5 to 10, they need 11 rounds on the T side in order to take this one in regulation.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
gonna be pretty
be.
tough.
It's a tall task, and we've talked a lot about this being such a CT setted map that almost the 9-6 is the default to get on CT, but you went the other way, unfortunately, and now you just got a gut check, of course. So we were wanting to see more T side unexpected victory. So if we get that today, if they come out strong here, but of course it starts with the pistol round. It always feels good to win this one to get it going. So you watch anti-ace over here watching out Ivy. But here we go, firefight here between Mirage and Goldie. A little bit of damage ends up hitting onto Mirage here. Ooh, King is gonna take that shot. Go down to 14 HP now.
Yeah, that's a good dink there. Really useful to get that damage down, and they're going to get some info out of it as well.
Aiden with a one tap onto Vampy.
P2000,
oh,
baby.
gets another one. Yeah, P2000. It's a nice one. It's a nice one.
I
Not
love a
expected
little
amount of damage.
P2000 long range action.
Yeah, and if you're good with it, it's worth it. And clearly, Aiden's pretty good with it. So nice start to the round 4 Storm Esports. As Goldie, we're watching over here, hanging up by the on their way to B. But 40 seconds left on the round. Let's see where they decide to go. It looks like some people are going towards Ivy. At least to make enough noise to potentially get the plant off on the other side. They're going to jump forward. Devil will trade one down, get down Aiden, but anti-ace will take them out. So now the hope is they kind of rotate to over here, while in reality the hit towards B is what wants to happen. But they're taken down. Goldie is going to get down. Oh, and there's the knife we alluded to wanting to see earlier. Anti-ace is the one to pick it up, though. And now 11-5 lead for Storm Esports after the first round of the half.
Anti-ace, the assassin, running up with the knife. Beautiful work. We got people in chat now telling us to go back to Shucks. And I will not submit.
We don't just
to
submit to your wills. Yeah.
Chat.
We're the ones with the microphones here.
But, you know, if he wanted his name to be pronounced Shu, I would say the least he could do would be to put the CS in capital letters something. So I'll go back to Shucks, but I'm not switching back.
Yeah.
So, chat, you better tell me if you really want this.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's great. Here we see Unexpected Esports making most of their way towards the B side here, but Goldie takes a ton of damage from upper B. Aiden here can really slow down anyone trying to push there still. So it looks like they're rotating back around. Then they'll jump down. Nice aggressive push here by Vampy. They'll be able to improve to an MP9 now for their effort.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. The mini-map is just gorgeous to watch right now as those blue dots filter over towards the A site, and they're going to get free B control along with this one smoke that they still have if they decide to use it here. Though they are taking a pretty long time to do this. They're using all the time on the clock. But like I said, one smoke remaining. Smoke going in towards Halls. Might stop them even further, and Devil goes on his own. Here's the follow-up.
Here we go. Aiden, anti-ace will grab a couple there. Vampy will take down anti-ace in the end, but Vampy gets another one there. Nice work with the MP9. 1v1 here. Vampy, though, potential for... I won't jinx it. Let's just watch the play.
Ooh.
Ooh. Misses most of that. Let's watch what they go. Oh, no. He's taking a ton of damage here, down 27. Relic ends up clutching it out. I did jinx it realistically because I even
We all
pointed
knew what
at
you
it.
were gonna say.
Caster curse.
I don't know.
I'm the worst.
A little tough there for sure. Tough situation there for the remaining unexpected victory player, and in the end, Relic is the one who comes out on top. Kind of a weird hit, honestly. They had an opportunity to go to B site, and it's not like they've got all the information, but with one smoke, you can pretty easily get into a position for a bomb plant on the B site. I would have preferred a little bit more of a decisive call there in order, once you got that pick. I like the pick in Pop Dog and then backing off.
Ooh, aggressive play
In this case,
here.
they were a little indecisive. Now, here's a quick A hit coming in.
Yeah, they're jumping out quickly here, but they're taking the brunt of the damage. Revelite, nice spray down. Will take out Aiden. He's going to continue to move over to the right side of that one. Anti-Ace trying to get some damage to the smoke, but Vampy with the up will end up picking up that one. King eventually trades off for Revelite. 4v3 now as they're making their way onto the site. Mirage will be taken down here. King is going to meet up with Devil. King will win that firefight back down to 2v2.
2v2. King very dangerous from this position, but unexpected victory looking a little better here. There's a catch from Vampy.
Vampy's waiting behind. Oh!
Oh, no!
No, doesn't quite take them out, but Relic down to 34 here. Anna's trying to deal with people on multiple sides. Will spot out King, though. Nice play, Vampy, to take out Revelite. Shucks in the end. Will get the last frag there. So that's an important round. It's a really nice one for them to get. Hopefully build some momentum off of that one. 12-6, though, still in favor of Storm Esports. Still a long way to go.
Yeah, long way to go, long road ahead, but unexpected victory do probably have another pretty easy round up ahead of them, with only Relic having enough to buy and not going to get anything besides a little bit of utility. Actually does pick up the rifle. They're going to force into this, actually. Look at that. So there's a bunch of utility on King and Relic, and they're going to try to use this to defend. And those deagles and armor might not be expected there from UV1. A presence is here.
Devil will go down to 60 HP here. Vampy on top of the train will pick up that one on Anti-Ace. Throw out the Molly and continue the push. Revelite trying to get some damage to the smoke. King is down to 19 HP. Is sitting in that little corner there. Goldie will take down Mirage. Fortune step into the fire a little bit, take a little bit of damage for themselves, but they have control of this site. Aiden will finish off Devil. Goldie then takes out Aiden, leaving Relic by themselves, and Goldie with the 3K. Trying to lead the charge here and get them right back into it. 12-7 still in favor of Storm.
I love the energy of that round, but you can see they look a little jittery, a little bit still on the back foot here, and you can see kind of in their movements that they are forcing these kills onto the enemies. But it definitely worked out in that round, and Storm, as they forced up, they're going to have to save once more. Complete eco here, not a single thing purchased besides a P250 there up on Anti-Ace. So unexpected victory looking a little better. Shake off those nerves, though. Gotta shake off those nerves. It is
aggressive push here.
You can get punished, and here's the CT push. Yeah, into the smoke. But they leave A wide open. Look at that.
Yeah. Here we go. Running through smoke. Relic will trade with Goldie. Goldie does take out Aiden. So we are down to 4v4. They pick up an AK2 as well for their effort. So Anti-Ace has got one now too as well. But again, like you mentioned, they are all over the A site. So they get this plant off here, and now we'll have to defend it. Mirage will be the one to look at, of course, with that AK. Potentially some here as King is waiting through that smoke. Anti-Ace, meanwhile, is looking like they're going to try to make a play through Connector. See how that works out. Relic is pushing it through Ivy here and picks down Devil.
P2000, baby. I told you.
Just gets it done. Shucks, meanwhile, has Anti-Ace in this corner. Does take them out. It looks like this bomb will explode. But they're going to be pretty happy with taking 2 AKs away from UV1 on their eco round here. 2K for Relic there. King eventually gets taken down by Revelite, but they still have those 2 AKs. Oh, never mind. Only 1 because Relic was unfortunately still in the bomb there, apparently. But still, that is some decent work for Storm Esports there. UV1 now, though, have some momentum. They got an op on their side, but so does Storm Esports. So let's see where this round goes. Chalk this one up as an important one.
Yeah, loss bonus is building up for Storm, but they still did have to force pretty hard into this round, and UV1 sitting on really, really nice money, so they can guarantee another couple if they take this. And it's funny how they really rally on the T sides of these maps sometimes. It's totally happening right here. And Aiden,
Ooh.
nice push to maybe shut down that momentum a little bit.
Yeah, really, really good one taking out Vampy, who had the op. Shucks will pick it up,
Sees the
though.
bomb as well.
All right, let's see if we get this hit onto the B site once again. That's where their posture got right here. But Revelites actually made their way onto A. Will take down Mirage. So that'll give a lot of attention to them. They are starting to move their way onto it. So 3 members still up for UV1. They did not take that as an opportunity to continue their way towards B. Still a minute left in the round. Shucks trying to do something with his ops over here.
Here's Goldie with the smokes out onto site. They don't have a smoke for sidewalk.
Nice
Very.
Ooh, Relic takes down Shucks on that one. Looking for a second one. Nice shot to take out Devil 2. Will turn onto Heaven, and then Aiden will clear that one up. Good round for Storm Esports. They are now up 13-8.
All right, well done there by Storm. UV1, no problem in terms of economy. They're going to be able to buy up just fine and get another round here. Devil actually goes for the CZ instead of taking a rifle from Shucks or Vampy. Looking like Devil maybe wants one of them to save for an op for next round. I could definitely see that coming into effect, but in this case, aggressive A push is coming in.
Revelite here. One of the ones with the AK is going to see a couple. We'll take that one. Then spray back up. Revelite picks up 2. King at the same time did take out Goldie. Aiden eventually taking out Revelite. But great work by Revelite to pull that one off. Shucks also gets a couple frags here. Relic now the last remaining member for Storm Esports. Just sitting around with the MP9 trying to make their way around. They're going to get this plant onto the A site. Let's watch Relic and what they can do. Potentially just wants to pick up a better gun here. But Shucks will deny them. 3K on the round for apparently the crowd favorite today, as 13-9 will still be lead for Storm. But you know, UV1's chipping away at it. They're only 4 rounds back now.
And somebody clipped that double kill from Revelite. That was absolutely insane. That was one of the most ridiculous skill plays I've seen from UV1 over this entire ESEA league. That beautiful flick and spray transfer at the same time. Just lovely, lovely stuff from Revelite, who's absolutely on fire today and might be the one to bring them back out of this hump as Storm, once again, a very light buy here. Pistols and a couple of armor.
Ooh, Relic will find Goldie. Goldie's got to win that, but he will not. Relic taking that one down and grabbing the AK too as well. Revelite will take out anti-ace. Vampy taking out 8 and 2 as well. Revelite though is pretty low, but doesn't matter. Shucks and Revelite are combo. Getting through here, getting onto the A side, getting the plant off, and now Relic once again is by themselves.
Now, Storm are dangerous with these pistols. This is not these are not guaranteed rounds. I mean, it's a guaranteed round now. Relic going to stop and try to. Oh, I shouldn't say. Relic's not going to go for this. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for exits and try to save this AK. But yeah, Storm are, like I said, they're pretty deadly with these pistols. Even unupgraded pistols can be causing some trouble for UV1 as they go for these hits. This time, though, 4 alive. Relic able to recover 1 gun, but Unexpected Victory will be just fine with that and have set themselves up for success in the next little while. They're going to have to face another gun round from Storm. Uh-oh, and it looks like Relic might be taken out. That's really, really valuable, actually. There still is a full buy available for Storm, but they're going to have to spend absolutely everything. No weapons available next time. They do have to buy if they lose this one.
All right, here we go. Yeah, it is just M4 is no off for Storm Esports. So UV1 really focusing up, wanting to be able to get this one here. Push towards IV. 3 members right now for UV1. We watch Devil over here in Olaf. And meanwhile, potentially here to match everyone in Ivy. Gonna throw down the smoke. Devil's got a good spot if Mirage shows here. Shows just enough. Devil will take them out.
Angle.
Ooh, Shucks in an aggressive spot. Never mind. That threw me off. That threw me off. That threw me off. Shucks will Shucks still get something. I was just predicting the future. Revelite will take down Aiden as they're continuing nice work here. And King, though, will get a couple frags. And I'll make this at least a little bit interesting, but Vampy ends up closing out the round now. UV1 within 2.
A little chaotic there. Nice push up by Shucks, even after we were both bamboozled by the direction he was facing. Maybe playing anti-flash there, but still manages to push out and get a couple. And unexpected victory. It brought it within 2, as you say. Now another round of pistols and, you know, sparse armor coming in from Storm. Unexpected victory are looking to bring this one up to 12, and they're just looking so good on these T sides. Really, really nice
Devil
coordination and just hitting the shots. Having to warm up a little in the first couple of rounds does them some good.
Ooh, Relic, that's a pretty decent grenade. Gonna do a little bit of chip damage on Goldie and Revelate too as well. Mirage, meanwhile, is in the middle of the smoke. Will take down Shucks. Traded there by Vampy, but that's a nice one for Mirage. Go 1 for 1. Revelate, meanwhile, will get the better of Relic on this one. Gonna throw down some utility and then start making that push towards this B site. Flash goes through. Revelate will find Aiden. Nice shot. Vampy continuing the good shooting here. Gonna get that one on anti-ace. Goldie gets the last frag of the round. Good work all around. 2K by Revelate and Vampy there. We're within 1, 13-12 right now in favor of Storm.
Full buy and unexpected victory keep breaking them. This is really, really nice stuff from UV1 on the T side, able to get such good, you know, advances up into Storm territory here.
Kind of surprised Storm doesn't decide to take like attack pause or something here real quick, but either way, Aiden gets the foot of Devil with that op there.
Comes down to team philosophy, you know. Some teams really feel like they're going to benefit from a attack pause, and normally the more organized teams are going to feel that way because, you know, it has been shown to help in general. But if you're a more puggy team, you know, just kind of playing together as friends, you don't want those pauses. You just kind of want to keep playing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Could be the thing for Storm. It also could be their downfall, though, as like you say, their momentum has definitely been lost. There's no denying that.
Especially with just how important this round is. It's either tie game or you're within 2 to winning it. So could have potentially been really important here. And both sides are playing fairly calm this time around. No one wanting to kind of get caught out here. Goldie taking, excuse me, taking a little bit of a nade there. Mirage in an aggressive spot. Shucks tries to walk out, but will be taken down. Grab their AK away from them. Meanwhile, the hit towards B site is coming. They're moving through B ramp. Relic will suss that one out and take him down, but Goldie will eventually trade it. Vampy down to 4 HP, but it's going to be enough for them to be able to plant here. So let's see if they can hold off 4 members of Storm Esports on this retake as they're starting to make their way. Mirage on top of... We'll get a nice shot there from Catwalk. Vampy, though, will eventually take them down. King will take out Vampy, so it's all up to Devil here, who likely will just try to save this.
He's got the molly, though.
He does have the molly. It's going to be a hit, a nice spot there. Ooh, the defuse gets off.
Oh, no, just a little late, and if he had thrown it just a little earlier, I think it would have guaranteed the round.
Yeah.
I think that they had the timing right, just didn't quite get there in time. So 14-12, unexpected victory, fine in the money department, but Storm kind of get away with murder in that one a little bit. That was just a little bit of a missed timing. Nice idea, and does get the kill.
Ooh, Aiden picking up the first one there onto Devil. Vampy, though, aggressive play into Pop Dog. Will get one. Revelate here. Gonna take down Mirage. Hey, we've seen this team. Sometimes just a hot hand just needs to have the op. And right now, that's been Revelate all day, so they get that one. Aiden, though, will take out Shucks with that one. Speaking of hot hands, they got 2K so far on the round. 3 now. Beautiful shooting here by Aiden. Masterful work defending this A site, and they have the bomb with them.
There's Vampy going down as well as coming out. the catwalk, and now all Revelite can do is just attempt to save this op, but with a minute left, if I was Storm, I'd be hunting him down. Revelite misses one. This is another one. That one looked on.
Ooh, aggressive push on top of the train. Splashed up a bit. Gets taken out from the side by King. That's
What
a
are you
big
supposed to
round. If UV1 could win that one, that would have hurt the Conning Storm. They likely would have saved, and then it would have led to a potential chance for it to be 14-14. But now we're on match point here. 15-12 in favor of Storm Esports. UV1 still have the money to fully buy up here mostly. So we'll see if it's enough for UV1 to take this one, or if Storm Esports just built enough of a lead to stop this comeback. You're on top of dumpster now. Ooh,
Devil getting a pick off the top. Very, very nice, actually, to get that. It's one of the A players.
Here we go. They're all moving in now. Mirage takes down Revelite as we watch King move up and pick off the Devil. He's going to look for this spray down again. Aiden ends up taking down Shucks. And now we have Goldie and Vampy left here. So we're going to watch what they're going to be able to do. Goldie does take out King. And then Vampy will pick up one more, but there goes Vampy by themselves now is Goldie. 1v2 clutch situation here. Goldie's got to do it to save this match. Does have the bomb on themselves. Does see one. Goldie takes out one. Relic now. He's got to take out Relic. Goldie down to 37 HP. Nice shot, Goldie! 3K on the round to save the match. And we're still playing, folks.
Goldie has been quiet so far this game, but what a time to open up his mouth. Beautiful work there coming in from Goldie. Just crisp as can be coming in. That is beautiful there coming in from Goldie, and brings them to another round. And a save from Storm, actually. Their economy has been so fragile this entire half. And UV1 have a chance to bring it up to 15-14.
Oh, shucks.
Uh-oh.
They push towards T-spawn. And Goldie will pick up the next one, assisted once again by Shucks. Devil here, meanwhile, aggressively is pushed up. We'll grab one more. Relic does to eventually take down Devil, but Vampy's right there to trade that one back. Storm's King is the last one standing here. He's got the USP. Still alive. Vampy, 1 HP. Goldie will come in from the side, though, and then clean that one up. So we're within one to tie it here. Storm Esports will buy up here.
UV1 looking to do a repeat of last week, bringing it to overtime if they take this
You wanted
round.
this. I'm gonna say it, you wanted this.
It was my call. Yeah, I'm the one who brought it up.
Oh.
Goldie taking a little knife damage early. Not the start you'd want, but it's okay.
Maybe it's good luck. We'll see here. Utility coming through as they're looking to potentially make a quick A hit. They're moving a bunch of them through all off now. Actually, trash that. They're actually moving towards B.
Yeah, sprinting towards B there, and Relic's gonna throw this nade, but it's late. They're already out.
Yeah, Vampy on top of Catwalk here. Does spot down Relic. Misses the shot initially, but eventually takes them down. Mirage will also take out Devil there, but nice shot by Aiden will take out Vampy. They get this plant off. Goldie and Revelite gotta defend the bomb. Nice Molly there will do a decent amount of damage onto Aiden. Got him down to 38 HP. Aiden's
They do have another Molly with a player back in halls.
Ooh, Goldie taking a ton of damage here. Gonna throw out the nade too as well. Will finish off Goldie, but Revelite and Aiden now 1v1 situation. Aiden here with the op. Misses their shot. Revelite doesn't miss theirs. We're going back to overtime, folks.
Wow, Aiden has been really clean all game long, but that was as important a shot as he's had to hit all game and misses it. Revelite wins the 1v1. Wow.
Wow, I'm not going to lie. I would not have thought UV1 were going to bring this all the way back to overtime again, especially with how the first half started and even how the second half started, it was still
Absolutely.
kind of going in Storm Esports ways. They doubled the rounds at one point. I think it was 12-6, and UV1 just show their mental is easily the best part of this team that we've been watching for the past few weeks now. As we're going to another overtime game. Once again, folks, these are two teams on two-game losing streaks, both wanting them to end today, and it'll take overtime for one of these teams to get back on the winning.
UV1 has this ridiculous ability to rally. Like you say, their mental's so strong. In situations where other players would absolutely crumble, they step up. The meme of, I work best under pressure. It's almost always not true. Well, for UV1, it's absolutely true.
Yeah,
Least in
maybe
the
just
past
gets their
couple of
blood
weeks.
flowing just that little bit more to make them get it done here. But King in a great spot will pick up one. He's flashed down, so Vampy will finish them off. 1 for 1 there. Mirage going to do some damage through the smoke. Anti-Ace in a great spot here, but only takes Vampy down to half. Eventually finish them off.
Repeat by Vampy. Thought he was stuck in. Maybe that's true, but unfortunate a teammate couldn't.
Ooh, Shucks
help out
Mirage.
there. Shucks.
Oh! I thought Mirage was going to win that one when Chuck started looking towards the left, but nice flick. Will give it back to them. 3v3. We're on again. Devil over here picks up the bomb.
There's very little info about these last three players. Storm has only seen the two players that they've killed, and so they've got no idea where these players might be. Definitely not ruling out the possibility
That's a
of
good molly.
Ivy, but
That's a great
it's
molly.
a really good molly. Oh, and it's not quite there. He was able to back off.
Ooh,
but
there he
Shucks
goes,
punishes.
Shucks. Shucks getting another 2 here. He's got himself 3K on the round so far. Looking for one more. Aiden will, though, will take out Shucks, though. They got themselves their own 2K, leaving Goldie and Aiden get this one down here. Can the op beat the AK? Goldie in a great spot, though. Will win that firefight. Up 1-0 in the overtime.
That didn't look like Aiden was going to lose that, but
No.
misses two op shots. They're actually very well played there by Goldie to stay just out of the line of fire in the end. And Aiden looking really good so far, but missing a couple of critical ones. An unexpected victory, taking full advantage here. Now back to a gun round and back to A. Go unexpected victory. This time a little bit.
Ooh, Devil takes all the
Closer.
damage. Anti-Ace in a nice spot over here about Hell. Will take down Devil with that nade. Vampy will pick up King. Anti-Ace picks up the second frag of the round for themselves. Relic moving through Pop Dog here. We'll meet up with Revelite. Revelite, though, wins that firefight. Down to 14 HP, but at least they are still up. 3v3 now as we watch Shucks here move their way back
Good
towards
sense
spawn.
by Revelite there. Hearing the drop. Bringing it back, and once again, very little info now. Shucks is spotted. Bomb is here. They could work back towards B, but a player's
Ooh,
still there, and that's Revelite going down as Aiden punishing a peak that didn't need to happen.
Shucks now grabbing the bomb. 50 seconds left on the round. Mirage, meanwhile, here on Ivy, trying to see if anyone's coming from there. Again, like you said, they don't really have as much information as maybe they would like. They just kind of know where Shucks is, but they're going to move through Ivy as we watch what UV1 are actually pushing here.
There's a
Right under
flanker at Ivy,
Hell.
but they've made their way through Olaf. Anti-Ace has no idea.
22 seconds left on this round. Shucks got a good spot. Will find Anti-Ace. Now he can get this plant off. 2v2 here for the retake. We see Aiden come through connector, and right now we're watching Mirage walk up and take down Shucks. It's up to Goldie.
Once again, 1v2 situation for Goldie. Been really good in the clutch. Going to go up to heaven.
Great spot for them. They don't know that he's here currently. They're going to try for the smoke and the defuse. Goldie. Oh, will get spotted out by Aiden.
Nice idea to go up to heaven, but needed to play a little bit more aggressively there when he heard the footsteps, I think. But such a tough clutch situation there for Goldie. It's so hard to know exactly where to go.
Yeah, well, we're
16
even
to
in the OT
16.
now. Yep. See how the last round of last T-side round here for UV1 goes in this overtime.
After 32 rounds, Revelite has hit the 30 bomb. Well deserved. Revelite's been
Aiden
absolutely
well on
the
their way
MVP so
to-
far.
Yeah, for sure. But here we go now. As we see a patient play here by UV1 right now. Could be a really nice round to take, especially switching sides for the rest of the OT here. It'd be nice to be up 2-1 after their... Although, to be fair, both sides have looked better on the T side than on CT, but
Yeah,
Revelite shooting through the smoke.
Uh-oh. That's not what you want as Storm. Nice idea there by Revelite. You're in a footstep. Going for it. 5v4. And they don't know there are 2 players over at Ivy. They definitely don't know the bomb is there. So Storm still have to cover every single spot on the map. They're not able to make effective rotation.
Devil! What a
Devil
shot
catches
there.
one.
Aiden, though. Speaking of good shooting, we'll get that one, but Revelite will continue that charge there. They will get taken down by Storm King in the end, but Goldie will trade it at least, so they're going to be able to get the plant off. Goldie picking up another frag. Goldie, in the past little while, maybe started off this match kind of slow, but in the past like 10, 15 rounds has really turned it up.
Yeah, and really, really great pushing there from Unexpected Victory onto that site. Just beautiful in terms of trading. They were able to cover each other every single time. That's exactly how you're supposed to hit as the T's in a situation like that. You're supposed to go out. The first player out is supposed to die. That's such a key thing that many players miss who, you know, just try to play in matchmaking or pugs. When you are peeking out like that on the T side in a situation like that, the first player goes out. If he gets a kill, it's great, but he's supposed to die because a trade still favors you. And that's exactly how Unexpected Victory played it, and that's exactly why they won that round. Beautiful stuff there for UV1, and we're going into the second half of overtime here, 17 to 16. UV1 need 2 rounds to close this one out. Storm Esports need 3.
This has been a wild evening of Counter-Strike, folks, and we'll see how it ends up. UV1, of course, like I mentioned earlier, down 12-6 at one point on the T side, the theoretically harder side on this map, and use that to come all the way back, bring it to overtime, and then they're up 2-1 right now here. So, all right, let's see what they can do here on CT. They get the start, of course, with full money, so that does certainly help.
And remember how deadly this T side was from Storm. Hopefully UV1 can adjust.
There we go.
Flashes already
Mirage.
into A site. Here's Mirage at Ivy.
We're trying to make sure no one's right there. Meanwhile, Anti-Ace and Shucks will grab a couple frags. Relic will then take out Shucks, leaving 3 members left of UV1. They're continuing the push towards this A site, it looks like, as they have control over it now. Bomb still has to make their way over here. Aiden gets on top of the train. Will find that shot to Devil. Goldie, though, ends up taking down Relic, who eventually goes down to King. So it's just Revelite now, who will be taken down by Aiden, who's got himself 2 very clutch kills there. So we're back to tied in this overtime.
Aiden is such a dynamic player.
Yeah.
Really, really nice stuff. Finding crazy angles all over the place. Plus, catching out Devil, who had an absolutely outrageous spot out there in the corner of the train that is not normally checked. And Devil really taking a gamble on it. It would have worked if not for Aiden's lightning fast reaction time. Beautiful work there to get control of that site. And Storm will take the first T round. UV1 need the next 2, and then they take the game. Here's a pause coming in. That one was canceled. No pauses for either team, as far as I can remember.
I think there was one.
Maybe UV1 took one.
I'm trying to remember. I
In
have
any
a
case,
I have short-term memory.
too much non-stop action
Pretty much.
coming in from this game, and it is dead even. They've given us 2 nail-biters in a row, Johnny.
Yeah, just trying to entertain the masses, folks. That's all they're doing over here. Vampy in aggressive spot. Flash will hurt their own teammate. Vampy will get a couple there. Relic eventually takes him down, but nice 2-for-1 there As Relic now will meet up with Shucks and take them down. Back to 3v3. Devil and Relic. Devil goes to the peak. Revelite with the op. It's going to pick up one. Devil does take down King in the end, so it is just Relic. Now, surrounded by everyone, UV1 will take that round. They just need one more to take the match.
Goldie sprinting down Olaf to get the flank in full footstep earshot of his opponent, but still, with 3 players, you're allowed to do plays like that. UV1, like you said, match point here for UV1. They need one more to take it home. 33 frags for Revelite here, the in-game leader, stepping up in the absence of one of the star players. Chucks hasn't looked too shabby either.
Yeah. Devil does take down Aiden. Anti-Ace will take down Shucks as we watch Relic over here try to walk back from this Molly. King sitting on top of this train. Relic will take down Goldie. Vampy, though, will take down King, too, at the same time. Anti-Ace is moving up and picking themselves a couple frags here. Revelite by themselves, taken down. And we're back to tied, folks.
Oh, man. Double overtime and the explosive plays on the T side for Storm. Unexpected victory. Just, man, they need all 3 of these rounds coming up. I think they need a 3-round half here in order to really get something going, because it's their ability to beat Storm when Storm is on T side is so inconsistent. Storm is just catch them off guard every single time, and you can't just rely on aim against a playstyle like this.
Oh boy!
So
all right,
live here, double ops coming in for UV1.
Let's see what they can do now. Hope you all want to be here all night. Hope you all had dinner before the match.
Hope you all got a nice comfy position, a nice hot drink.
Especially if you're in Canada. It's cold everywhere in Canada right now.
It's real cold right here. Once again, the 4-stack on A.
Ooh,
Storm
Aiden.
opens up Revelite, and that was the lone B player. They're going to rotate off that quickly, and rightfully so.
Yeah, they're starting to move down towards B, as you mentioned. Aiden's got himself on site, will throw down that smoke, put himself in a position to get a plant off. Here, Jermaine Wiles making their way towards Catwalk.
They got aggressive positions here with Vampy. Also,
Vampy! Being able to pick up a couple here. Anti-Ace ends up taking out Gold, but Vampy's got themselves 3K in the round now. 2 members left of Storm Esports there to try to defend this bomb. Relic chilling out at the back of B. Vampy will pick up one more. It's the Vampy show this round. That bomb is ticking away.
he's got a kit.
He's got a kit. Goes for the fake. Relic's going to start woken up. Oh, Relic picks up that one. 4K effort for Vampy is not enough. Storm Esports take the round.
Oh, so close, too. Vampy had such a good shot at that ace, but it wasn't to be that time.
No.
An unexpected victory go down one round.
I even tried not jinxing it this time.
I know. Yeah, I heard you. I could feel it. I could feel you wanting to say it. It's not quite as there isn't quite as much superstition around it as, say, Shutout or
Yeah.
Macbeth. But still, we don't like to jinx people. We don't
True.
like caster cursing out here, even though we do it all the
I
time.
think we do it
Can't help
every time.
ourselves.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
Once again, double ops on UB1 and 18-19 in the second bout of overtime here for UV1 versus Storm. And an op opens up once again. These oppers
Ooh.
are really effective, and Devil as well getting one. This looks like a really good chance here for UV1. Nice spray, and Aiden takes a lot of damage there.
Another good start here for UV1. King is going to find a nice spot here to take down Shucks.
A little
3v3.
aggressive and a little too loud, though, by Shucks.
Mm-hmm.
But a 3v3 with the HP advantage over towards UV.
Ooh, King takes down Revelite. Vampy, though, at least takes out Anti-Ace on the other side there. Vampy then takes out Aiden. bomb planted here, but it's at
And he
least
can wait for
2v1
Goldie.
situation. Yeah, certainly. Goldie making their way up.
Goldie's got 2 flashes and now a molly. Really, really good utility here, and Storm's got just the molly. Use these flashes, and there
Doesn't
we
need
go.
any of it.
Vampy doesn't even need it. 28 HP, and Vampy will take care of it. 19 all here.
Ooh, tied again. All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
Let's see who comes out on top of this here.
3 more rounds for either team. We'll
Yeah, with just
end
how
it.
much better both sides just are on T side, this could be just very important for UV1 to win, because if they can get up ahead now, it just feels like T side's easier for these teams for whatever reason.
Absolutely right. Nice nade by Shucks. A lot of damage on
Ooh,
it. Ace, and he
Shucks!
gets taken down through the smoke. Fully blind.
Shucks. Oh, gotta back off from that one. They've made their way right onto this A site, and they pushed back UV1 a little bit here. Relic and Mirror can pick up a couple, and Relic will get one more, taking down Shucks. Here, return it to Mirage, pulling down Coldy through the smoke. Revelite now by themselves with this op. Bomb planted. They're flashed up here. They're just tossing it at them.
Such a nice idea to boost Revelite up
Smoke.
like that.
Flash.
There's the Ivy gets
Yeah.
caught. Here we go, Aiden through the smoke.
Yeah, he didn't smart there. Just kind of timed that, knowing a little bit when Revelate would come out. And so 2-1 in this overtime for Storm Esports. It's double overtime, as they will switch back over to the CT side. So UV1 now are the team that have to win 3 to take the match, or 2 to keep playing.
2 to keep playing, exactly. And man, it looks like Storm have the advantage here. They seem to sort of have the jump, and Unexpected Victory are pulling rounds out of sheer force of will. But just a couple more of those, and that's going to be it. I like the double op setup that Unexpected Victory have gone with on the CT side, but now with T side, they haven't found consistency. They've found really, powerful plays that they can do, but not so much a reliable way to get rounds.
They just moving straight through all of them.
Giving up.
They're just going to move straight through here, and they get a nice position here. They're on site here onto A. But Relic will spot them out, taking down one. Anti-Ace also taking out Devil, but Revelate will at least take out Relic. But Aiden has been a terror with this op all day long. He's going to get that one. Goldie now. Moving up forward, will take out Mirage here. 3v2. Storm Esports have the numbers.
Aiden is more of a JW than a Guardian, for sure. Sometimes missing the easy ones, but hitting the flashy stuff.
Shucks traps one. Aiden! Speaking of flashy stuff, nice shot there to pick that one up. We'll throw to flash. Gonna try to smoke 2 as well. Trying to buy some dime here for King. Find down Shucks. Will take them out. And we're at match point here once again. Can UV1 be giga clutch once again to keep this alive? Because they'll have to win 2 in a row to keep playing.
Match point, and there's definitely the possibility there, but Aiden is menacing. Aiden is devilish right now. No pun intended here. And that's the player they really have to be afraid of in this particular situation. That op has been terrorizing them. And they're the ones on the terrorist side, Johnny.
Yeah.
How appropriate. How inappropriate of Aiden.
How dare they? Yeah, and Aiden's been real impressive. Like you were saying, they kind of like, it was actually a missed shot by them that led us to getting into overtime in general.
Yep, and a couple of missed shots that led us to double.
Yeah, exactly. But right
it's-
now they're hitting it, and
yeah.
that makes it really hard for UV1.
Mm-hmm.
Devil.
It's just like, what? It's that reaction of like, how is he there? You know, that's the kind of thing I feel like Unexpected Victory are saying in comms, or at least thinking when he's getting when Aiden's getting some of these kills.
Oh, Mirage takes down Revelite. See Anti-A's here sitting in hell. Vampy takes down Storm King.
Storm King.
Yeah, I don't know. That name seemed to have worked well together. Devil will take out Anti-Ace. I haven't said it for anyone else, but for whatever reason with King, it just Storm King just sounds too BA for me not to say.
I know.
3v3 situation. We're still in. And
yeah, 3v3, Devil on 8 HP. And the bomb.
Oh,
he's out at A. Oh no.
Aiden just all day long getting it done, and right now looking to close this out. Mirage will take down Shucks, so it's just Goldie.
They keep putting Goldie in these situations. Once again, Goldie having to clutch, and that Molly, actually now that it blooms, Goldie having to peek out, but he's peeking out into Aiden. Look at this.
Yep. It's hard. He's got him over there. There's another Molly who's going to go down. Going to force him back here. And Aiden finds that last shot to close the game out. Double overtime does not work out for the boys on UV1. It's another grueling match, but it, once again, just shows the absolute mental fortitude that Unexpected Victory have to make this comeback happen and almost pull it through. They had a match point in overtime, but at the end of the day, Storm Esports are the winners.
Yeah, really, really good match again. You know, 2 in a row. We are absolutely eating right now. It's really, really nice for UV1 to show out with a couple of really lovely matches of Counter-Strike, and Storm was a particularly exciting opponent, I think. You know, really dynamic attacks. You know, Aiden on this op, just a pleasure to watch, and you know, UV1 really met their match here, but it could have gone either way. It was, you know, and when it comes down this close, now that it came this close, you have to wonder, you know, Shucks performed well, but you have to wonder what it would have looked like with the full roster that's been practicing together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
maybe.
That definitely is a consideration at this point.
Yeah,
when it was 12-6, I couldn't give them that, but at this point, you definitely have to wonder. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's the thing, because Shucks played well. Like, let's put it well. I actually think Shucks played well individually, but like, it's really hard to pinpoint the effect of it has on every teammate when, like, maybe Shucks wasn't in a spot someone else was expecting them to be, or whatever, right? There's a lot of different possibilities, a lot of permutations of what it means for a sub to be in there, despite a pretty decent performance. So, well, we got to grab someone for an interview, and well, just based on pure performance, I probably would want to grab Revelite, but I feel like people in chat want to see Shucks in here.
Shucks might be the one. I'm going to have to dip out, unfortunately.
You are? All right.
A little bit long, a little bit longer than I expected, and
Fair enough.
I've got somewhere to be, but so I'll leave you on your own.
All right,
interview,
I'll
thanks,
see you
chat.
later.
Thanks, everybody, and have a great night.
All right, thank you, Wes. Well, I'm gonna jump down over here to the UV1 interview thing, and see if I can get Shucks. Why not? It's kind of sometimes interesting to get a perspective from a substitute player, because maybe you're not on the roster this whole time, and Shucks has kind of just come in, but maybe it could be interesting to see their perspective on the team and that. So we're going to wait for Shucks to get into this Discord and have a nice little conversation with them. It was quite the wild game. Again, down by a decent amount was UV1, but in the end, they were able to bring it to a double overtime. Certainly entertained. Unfortunately, in the end, it was just a little bit too much for them to handle. Aiden and Carew on Storm Esports. It'll be 3 losses in a row now for UV1, and it's not quite back to the drawing board time, because these were close matches, 2 overtime games in a row, and it just seems like they just need a little bit more to potentially really fill out their potential. Well, this team is, but we'll see if they can kind of do that. All right, we got Shu I believe you actually like being called, but we were calling you Shucks all stream, and then chat was like, it's Shoe. But then when we started calling you Shoe, they're like, know what? We actually like Shucks. So then we started calling you Shucks again. But know what? Since you're here, what would you prefer me call you?
Either works for me. To be honest, it doesn't really matter.
All right. For the meme that's become a meme today, I'm calling you Shucks for this interview. Well, you came in to this team as a substitute, where you're kind of able to get you in here. What was that like for you? Like kind of like meeting everyone, figuring out what role you were gonna play. Well, what's it like to come into a team that is relatively established before you got here, and now suddenly you just got to play in a match?
Yeah, that was an interesting experience to say the least. It was fun. I had fun playing, but yeah, I don't know. I felt it was fun. It was interesting. I played. I don't know. I tried to make the most of my situation. I feel, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
lot of adjusting on the fly.
Oh,
I'll
for
say that
sure.
much.
For sure, because obviously you don't know what the team's defaults are, because you're just kind of get out here. I don't. Did you guys get a scrim in before this match, or was it literally just throwing you into this match?
It was half a scrim. Half a scrim.
Half a scrim. Well, it was almost enough. Obviously, this game going into double overtime, it was able to kind of get it to a very, very close one. So from your perspective, I kind of I've heard a lot of how this team has treated being down, but from your perspective as someone who's not normally on the team, so what was it like when they're down 12-6 and it's looking like a rough one? What's it like kind of in comms in that moment before you guys start making the comeback?
To be honest, I'll give the team a lot of credit here. I personally never felt like that game was unwinnable or like we had ever lost a game. I felt like the team normally they were pretty calm, composed for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they were just everyone. I don't think anyone really lost too much faith, and
Yeah,
props to our IGL for that too. He kept everyone like just kept reminding everyone this game's still winnable. Just keep going, take it
for
one
sure.
round at a time, that type of thing. And yeah, I don't think we were ever out of it to be honest. And I still think that game was winnable.
Oh
Just
yeah, you guys had a
yeah,
match point. Like
yeah,
you guys were right there,
yep,
and yeah, that's intense, and like and that's cool to hear that from you, because again we've kind of talked to the other players, and that of course is something they will say, but of course you coming kind of fresh onto this team and going
yeah,
like, yeah, no, they actually are like that. They're actually fairly chill, and they don't tilt, and they come up playing. I keep joking how if I'm in that situation, I'm already thinking about the next game, man. I'm my mental is so bad,
yeah.
but it
Props
seems
to
like
them for that.
yeah,
They did good. They
for
did
sure.
good. They adjusted, having me as a stand-in too, like a completely new player. They were trying to like incorporate me into their stuff, so they were focused on what I was doing and what they were doing. So
Very
props to
cool.
them for that.
Very cool. Well, yeah, that was kind of an intense match. So you get kind of into the overtime situation, having like made that major comeback to kind of make it happen. Now, does the team going into overtime, are you guys a little more hyped now going to overtime because you've kind of accomplished the comeback, or does everyone still stay at that calm level?
We were definitely hyped.
Yeah.
I think I forgot what round it was. It was like 15-12 or 15-13, I think. Goldie won a 1v2 to keep us in,
Yeah.
and when that happened, everyone was hyped. Like we all knew, okay, we're taking this thing to overtime. We're winning this game. But
That's
yeah,
cool to
I felt
hear.
like that was the key round right there. That Goldie 1v2.
Yeah, that's cool to hear, because you could sometimes think like, okay, sometimes when you have like a calm, serious team, it's almost just like it's always serious at all times, and that makes like
Yeah.
you're realistically you're playing a game and it should be fun.
Yep.
So when those
Yep.
moments happen, and to hear that you guys, yeah, you still get hyped and you still get pumped up, and so like you have high highs, but you don't have like the low lows. Like that's the perfect situation, right? That
Yeah.
sounds awesome. Okay, so you get to the overtime. You're at match point, and unfortunately aren't able to close it down. What's kind of like what does everyone talk about at the end there when it was so close but just like didn't quite get over the finish line?
Not sure to be honest. I don't remember. I think it was like I don't know. I think everyone was pretty relatively calm. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, fair
Sorry.
enough. No, that's fine, dude. It happened a couple minutes ago. I don't, maybe an unfair question from me, to be completely honest. Well, thank you very much for joining me. You honestly today you were a fan favorite in the chat. They kept talking about you. They kept again, like saying, wanting me to call you Shu because that's what you're actually should be called. But then they wanted to go back to Shucks, and it's become this great meme. So I kind of hope this Shucks meme follows you around now a little bit because that's it. That'd be a pretty funny thing to come out.
All the guys on the team are calling me Shucks too. I don't think anyone knows. I just
go.
accept it for what it is.
Just accept it. That's amazing,
Yup.
dude. Awesome. Thank you once again for joining me today, and like, not a win, but I'm still gonna say congratulations on just a very good match and a good performance. So thank you for that today.
Thanks for that. All right.
Hey, see you around.
Yep. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. All right, folks, that will end it for the day. That was another overtime match here for UV1, and it was an absolute banger. Again, I love that. It's like I don't love that it was a loss, obviously, because we're a little bit of a homer stream for the UV1, but I love how exciting it was, and it's really, really fun for me to cast these kind of games. It's like, what a great way to spend a Friday evening, man. Like, especially when most days we're all just kind of stuck at home and like days kind of like bled together, and you get this awesome hype match to get to be part of, get to cast, and then of course get to interact with chat. So I really appreciate everyone that did so today. Shout outs to the new followers on the day: Marshall45777, One Pharaoh, and Dex2. Just kidding, DexCS2. Thank you for the follow too as well, everyone. I look forward to the next match. I think it's Monday. Don't quote me on that. It might be Monday. But just follow at UV1_esports for the exact date. I'm sure we'll say there, as well as myself at Jonny Esports on Instagram and Twitter. I tweet a lot about esports and a lot about my cats on Instagram. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, my Instagram is mostly cat pictures and baking pictures. But Twitter, if you actually like esports stuff, that stuff's important there. That's gonna do it for the stream today. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
And I probably look insane. I don't wanna fix it, I love to complain. Want a different outcome, but it always is the same. I hate the way my brain responds to pain with rage. The skies are gray, but I like it when it rains. I've pushed away everything that makes me happy, and this is what remains. I'm perfectly happy